Yo, welcome back to the Let It All Out podcast. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay on top of our daily stories that I got to bring you. Don't miss out. Walked out. He said, JB, look, start calling me. He like, man, come get on the phone, bro. Damn, we trying to get on there. Look. He come down there, like, damn, look, bro, good looking. Look, come holler at me soon as we lock down, soon as I get off the phone. Look, we end up making a little phone calls, boom. Baze skip, I hurry up and get on, get off type shit, go kick it with my peoples in there. You gotta kick and collect shit at the end of the night and shit. Look, he give me a little carrot package, couple little soups and shit. I ain't even paying no attention. He give me like the couple little soups and shit. Look, little carrot package, look. I grab it, little macros and shit. Man, don't you know I get back to my cell? I throw the soups and the macros all in my, like I told you, I ain't used to having shit. I ain't got shit. I throw the soups and the macro, everything in my in my bin. This about to start making sense to y'all. Look, boom. I see something, but man, the bed brown. I see some brown roll. I look. I'm like, what the fuck? I go to pick it up. It's a Cotty. Cotty, y'all. A real deal. Look, Swisher Cotty. I said, bruh. I'm looking. I smell it. Look, the boys come do they count. Look, once they count, you good. Look, look, bruh. Look, he come to the door. He said, you got that? Look, I said, yeah, I do, bro. Good looking. I said, I thought I was tripping. So that got to me. He said, yeah. He said, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Look, I end up just wrapping it up real quick, saving it tomorrow for my boys and them. Look, I ain't trying to do this in my cell. We going to do this in y'all shit. Look, whoa. So look. So it end up, like I said, that's where the only really like I said, it wasn't like me and JB was like on some tight shit. It was just on some like I was in 3-on-3, he was in 4-on-3. And that little situation went down about the phone. Like I said, and Cincinnati gonna make their way around each other, and it's a Toledo nigga. So it got to that point, and then it got to the point where he asked me about it. Shit, I told him like damn, you just finna fight that big ass nigga. But you know me, I ain't no showboaters, none of that. I'ma just show you better than I can tell you. Like all that perp and shit, I don't care about big, little, tall, small, whatever. We gonna hit, and whatever way you gonna feel about it, we gonna feel. You gonna feel about it either way. Like win, lose, or draw with me. I don't mind. I don't mind win, lose, or drawing. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and fine and dandy, same way, same energy. So it's like boom. That just end up transpiring to him just telling me like, yeah, look, bro, at night, look, grab the phones, I'm gonna look out for you. And that's really what I used to do. I just grab the phone, look, he'll give me a little jig, give me a little limb, little joint. That's what they call joints in there. They'll give me a little limb, boom, or give me the little Cotty tool, what they was just probably him and his celly was smoking type shit. So then boom. It get to the point where like now I get my GED, and now my boys and them working down in the tag shop. The tag shops is the license plates. Yeah. So now they get to the point where like now they telling me like, look, don't sign up for actual tags, sign up for distribution. My dumb ass still signed up for tags, but I think I told the lady when I got down there I was trying to do distribution. So they made me do like one day over there with the tag shots where motherfuckers in there with the liquid and all that shit, turning that shit into tags, all that type shit. Boom. Then I go over there to distribution where my boys in them at, my boy Mo, Keys, all them at, Sonny. Look, I'm talking about. So now it's to the point where look, they'll make the license plates, the real license plates that we got on the back of these cars. Yeah, I work in that license plates, that tag shop. So now it's to the point where like now, boom, they make the license plate. My job was to go through the tracking number. That's why I know a lot of all the counties at really around Ohio. Cause my job, and I used to love doing Hamilton County. Like when I see Hamilton County, Cincinnati, that used to be, hey, I used to be geeking. Hamilton and Warren, I used to love them. So it's like, boom, look, I gotta after they get all the plates made, everybody stack the plates up on all the thing. I gotta go to all the tracking numbers, so it's gonna be one big tracking number on the whole pad, and I gotta make sure the tracking number to match up with the paper on every single one. That was the only thing my job was. Look, so now they get to the point where I'm in that bitch. We making 10 cents a day, no cap. You make 10 cents a day, but then there's little certain little things that you do to qualify for like perks and things like that that really get your pay up to about a good 20 cents a day, like 20 cents. But that's prison, and prison, that's a lot. Like you got to think you making $9 a month plus, yeah, $9 a month just period. Like if you do nothing, and then in there it get to like you'll be making like a good, like I said, 20 cents a day just off regular work. And then like I said, it'd be like perks and stuff. So I'm gonna say at the most it add up to like a good 35 cent dollar a day type shit. Close to like a dollar a day. And you would be making like $30, $20 on the week, $50, shit like that if you lucky. If you been down there a little minute, like they real life, like crazy, like real life getting you down there to the point where like now I'm really getting my feel on jail. Like now I'm understanding child. I'm understanding like I don't really want no new friends in here. I'm understanding like this really is like is what you make it type of thing. Like it is what you make it. Like regardless of what, how you look at it, whatever, jail is what you make it. If you go in there feeling like you want to be the biggest and baddest guy in here, then there's somebody in there that's gonna show you, hey guy, I'm bigger and better than you. But if you go in there and you just chill, relax, and all smooth and cool, then somebody gonna be in there trying to be chill, relax, all smooth and cool, you gonna link up with. But out of all the allegational stories, like a lot of people be wanting me to tell them allegational stories, like the craziest things I've seen. So one, I can take y'all back real quick on H. Henry. H. Henry, it was this old guy. And like, cause people always ask about these allegation stories. I seen a couple allegation stories with my own eyes. This old guy. This old guy, they said he used to be chilling. He just wanted peace, shit like that. But he had this young little buff little roughhouse Sally that used to be on bullshit with him. Old as hell. He used to make the dude get on the top rack. If anybody don't know what the top rack is, the top rack is so high in the air that don't nobody like climbing up this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? He making an old man climb up there. Two, they say the old man going for everything, but it get to one day the young dude just messing with him and messing with him and messing with him and messing with him. To this day, we're like, man, this old nigga, bruh, he just wait. He wait, bruh. I bullshit y'all not. It get to the end of the day room. OG down all the way down by the microwave. I forgot to tell y'all this one on H. Henry. OG all the way down there by the microwave. Look, he just keep heating some shit up. Keep heating shit up. Boom. I keep seeing a couple motherfuckers go down there and ask him, they'll just walk off. Boom. It get to the point where now I'm looking at OG like, damn, OG down there on, because I'm trying to get some noodles. But I'm like, fuck it. Boom. I see OG grab the bowl, walk in this cell with it. Look, we go in, everybody go in, we all locking down. I see the COs making sure everybody door closed. All I hear is like a scream, like a ah, like bruh, picture like how they be on the movies, like the movie scream, like the real oh, like I just hear that. So everybody, like you just hearing doors, everybody coming to doors, like like what the fuck, like what's going on? Like you just hear like help. Look, bruh, don't you know? Look, the CEOs they down the range this way though. This one I'm in H Henry. I'm at 14, so I look down this way. So I'm trying to see what's going on, man. Don't you know, bruh? The CEOs come down there, they rush, they open the door, bruh. This young nigga come past, he like he like, bruh, he's so soaked and skin peeling off, bruh. He touched himself, skin coming off, bruh. He came next to my cell. He like, bruh, touched his face, bruh. The OG kid was next to me. I was at 14. He was in 13 right here. He said, bro, stop touching yourself. Everything you touch, your skin gonna fall off. I'm talking about, bro, he touching his face. I seen him touch his face. I'm talking about he pulled all that off, bro, like zombie meat, bro. It was like zombie meat, bro. Second allegation, we can zoom y'all back to D. David because that happened on H. Henry. Zoom y'all up back to D. David. They say all the rape allegations and all that type rapes and all that type stuff. That type stuff only happen if you enter that type stuff. Like if you come in and you on some gay shit and you did some gay shit, or you fuck with a fag, or a fag know you from in there, or you see what I'm saying? That's when those type of rules apply for you, because that's what fags do in there. You see what I'm saying? And I want to rephrase from that, because I just used the FAG word. I want to rephrase from that. I want to say gay people. That's what gay people do in there. I'm just naturally talking. This is just my natural talk. This is just me naturally talking. But I want to rephrase from that. I want to apologize for that, but that's just me naturally talking. But that's what gay people do. That's what gay people do in there. Man, you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to say one rape that I know happened, that I can't say definitively I know it happened. I'm just looking at all the clues on adding up. So this one day, this old dude walking around D. David, and K. Sal and them can vouch for this. You know, I got to throw y'all asses in there because y'all got me hit. So this one old dude walking around D. David, and like he really like known as like the booty bandit. Like he known for it, old black dude. So he front white dude stuff. Like boom. So the white dude end up thinking it was a game. Like, yeah, boom, here, take this coffee. So he told white dude, like, look, I'm gonna need that back. But if you can't pay me, shit, I'll take it in butt. White dude thinking it's a game. They get me hip to this part. I'm thinking it's a game. You hear what I'm saying? Like, nah, y'all gotta be perfect. So now I'm going up on range 3. This is how I figure it out. I'm going up on range 3. I see OG by the shower. White dude in the shower. OG outside the shower telling him, yeah, you ain't got that for me? So white dude like, man, I told you I'm gonna get you together. Damn, let me shower and shit, man. I told you I got you. I'm gonna get you together. Blase skip. So he like, so he like, so he like, he like, shit, I'm just making sure, bro. Been all day. Like we went to the store this morning. Da-da-da. So he like, nah, I got you, OG, like for real, like da-da-da. He like, I told you if you ain't got it, I'll take it in butt. I hear him say it out my own ears. I'm like, whoa. I go upstairs, hurry up and go upstairs, grab my shit and shit. I go down there and tell K Sal real quick. I'm like, damn, K Sal, your ass one line. He like, I told you, OG don't be bullshit. I'm like, OG serious. The blase skip. So now I'm like, okay, boom. I'm just let it bypass me. I see OG standing outside dude's cell now. He just standing outside dude's cell waiting on him. I'm talking about, I'm like, oh, hell no, OG, really serious. Man, don't you know, bro, get out the shower, bro, walk in his cell. I'm talking about OG going his cell behind him, close, slam that door, brother. I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't hear no screamings or no, none of that. But when I say, when OG got that door popped, he had to tell somebody, like, and this was like a minute later, like, I even forgot motherfucker was even up there. OG got that door popped. Motherfucker popped the door. I'm talking about OG came out fixing himself. I'm talking about I ain't see white boy until like the next count. I seen white boy, bro. White boy was walking funny as fuck, bro. No cap. White boy was walking stiff. Like he was walking stiff, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, a lib, bro. It was really going down. Like, so to the point of those type allegations of, do it go down like that? No, it don't go. It wouldn't go down like that for the average person. And if you go in there gay, and then you get into it with another gay person, and he feel like he got that stronghold on you, then I guess it'll go down like that. But just a regular random person, you just coming in and running across a random regular person like that, no. Them guys that been in there for a long time, probably 15, 10 plus, 20 plus, however, some 5 plus, some 1 plus, niggas just be gay. Like, that's in my mind. That's how I look at it. They used to try to come in like, bro, it's little sayings in there like, oh, you letting the time get to you. How? How do time get to you? I remember one guy used to say, yeah, if you put a dog around a bunch of cats, the dog gonna start acting like a cat. How? When? In history? Have that happened? Y'all just got all these excuses because you niggas been gay. No cap. That's just how I look at it. Like niggas be gay for the streets. They just don't caught. They just don't get caught being gay on the streets. Then they get in jail inside this real environment and want to have all these excuses and reasons on being gay. Like no, you been gay, buddy. In my mind, you been gay. That's just how I look at it. So to the point of the manner of now we moving forward on a lot of like a lot of little certain little things of my character I used to pick up on in there, and just more so, like I say, learning myself through this depression. So now to get to the point where like I'm in there, like I said, I'm catching my flow. I'm more so I got my little gang of friends. We really it's really systematic now. So now lowdown really starting to really open my eyes to just the whole being of just having yourself together. Cause I used to come out breath stinking, clothes dirty, things like that. So one day, look, this G Phil, this my cousin G Phil. One day, look, I come out, boom, look, and we at the tables. We everybody waiting on the kiosks. So it's this one dude breath used to always stink, named Hot Rod. One nigga breath used to always stink. Like I'm talking about hitting. I'm talking about this early morning, his shit out there donking. He rapping a song. Can't live without you, baby. I'm talking about his shit dumping. So I'm talking about, look, we all so like, damn, it's thumping. We weak at it, right? So I got the nerve. This how God work. I got the nerve to be right there laughing too. So now I'm laughing, ha 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 ha. I get over in Cuz face, laugh, ha. This supposed to be my cousin. This my cousin. He, damn, Cuz. He yo shit hitting too, Cuz. Man, y'all, I just brushed my teeth. I was like, damn, like to the point where like it started making me open my eyes to like all that quick, fresh, quick brushing and all that. Like it started like the lowdown pulled me to the side. Like now he like boom. He like, yeah, nephew, like you gotta start getting that together. Like it's like your presentation is everything. Like, and then it's like, really, that was a double-edged sword because how I started looking at jail, I used to always hold this against myself because we're gonna get further and further and further in there into these stories, and y'all gonna see where like a lot of the mentalities of jails come from, because it was like a lot of that time I was supposed to still keep my street expectations about myself, but just take the hygiene part of it serious. I start taking the whole goddamn thing serious to the point where like it get to the point where like I remember I looked at this one guy when I first walked in. This nigga had on a button up shirt, collar clean, pants, belt loop pants, belt clean, shoes, everything. I said, God damn, that motherfucker look like he got to goddamn go to an interview, a job interview. I'm like, we in jail. You want to be that fresh in jail? I never do that. Look, this the start and beginning of it, because you got to think these guys been locked up so long, they been in of it, so they just giving me what they know. So now it get to the point where like I'm like, okay, I gotta start being able to really understand this. I gotta start to be able to like really get my own self together, because I'm coming from being a slumlord, bro. I was just on the street slumlord. I ain't care about none of that shit. I will get you, and then we'll worry about that when we get high. That was what I was on. Like I ain't care about nothing. I ain't had no goals, no ambition. So now it's like boom, just something simple as brushing my teeth, washing my ass every day. Like now I got drawers and shit to do with it. I'm really getting on like learning myself. So now cuz end up telling me like, yeah, cuz your shit, yeah, low down, pulled me to the side, let me know like, cuz you gotta, nephew, you gotta, when you hoop, nigga, don't go in down there and play the cards, nigga, get in the shower, nigga, and then go play cards. Like just little certain critiques I start carrying about myself like now and again, to the point where like now I'm starting to see and understand that like, okay, I've been around these young niggas all this time. Ain't none of these niggas told me nothing. The older motherfuckers telling me. You feel me? So now I think that's what really started gravitating me towards like a couple more older people in there too. So it's like, boom, as I'm working and getting myself together, like I still got little kinks and cakes like my boy K Sal. Look, I remember this one day, my breath hitting so hard. Me and K Sal playing cards. every time I get to talking, this OG would be like, man, what the fuck is that? Look, so we all get to playing, laughing, joking. Soon as I get to talk, OG like, bro, y'all don't smell that shit. So me and K Sal, well, look, me and K Sal end up catching on to it now, but y'all gotta think I'm younger. So now I'm blowing it down there on OG on purpose. So OG like, man, that smell like shit, man. One of you niggas, man, he start. Then he realized I was doing it on purpose. Oh, I hate this motherfucker was about to go get the knife. He like, man, you don't play like that, bro. That hygiene shit, like you, but that's trifling, nigga. You a grown man, now. Like to the point where me and K Sal so weak, bro. K Sal went to go tell everybody, bro. I was weak, bro. I was so weak, bro. Like to the point where, but all them was little stepping stones on getting myself together. Like even in D David, like it get to the point where like now I'm like, all right, let me start caring. I have to start caring a little bit more because I asked my boy Kello back in Kello's cell, bro. I asked him, I ain't care about none of that shit. You feel me? So then now I start caring a little bit more, start more so getting myself together, more so, you know, feeling myself, clean clothes. You feel me? I got a laundry dude now, pay him to get a little laundry because Lo and them over here, I'm working in the tag shop, I'm getting a little money. Like shit coming together for me. Now is I've been over here about a good 3 to 4 months. I know JB a little bit more now. So now to get to the point where like this big booty CEO used to always come through our cell and everybody used to be on her. It's jail. Like that's what everybody do. Everybody used to be on her. So one day, like I see JB, I catch JB up there talking to her and shit, like up by the cell and shit, boom. But I just see it's just a calm, smooth, cool day. And I gotta know it. Like I gotta know it. This been in the back of my mind. I've been wanting to ask. I've been getting little joints from him. He give me a little food, little bowls and shit every now and then, little shit like that. Like so, I gotta know it. So look, I go to grab my shit, boom. But I ain't trying to be on no like, cause jail niggas are in cock block on you on some try to make it not intentional, but still cock block on you. But so I been grab my shower shit, but I see JB right there talking to her, so I'm still waiting. Like I'm just in my cell, just waiting for JB to get done really talking to her, cause I see they really having like a little moment type shit. So I'm like, boom, I ain't gonna interrupt it type shit. So I'm just really just waiting. So then when I see her go to shoot down the cell, I go grab my shit to shoot out the cell and shit. Really was about to holler at him then, but he was shooting back towards his cell. So I really ain't saying anything. Like, what's up, little bro? I'm like, what's up? Shit, about to grab this shower real quick. Look, hop in there. He like, look, pull one of the curtains down. He always say, like, put your towel over there, like some shit, like just to preserve it for him type shit. Boom. I preserve the shower over there for him. Boom. Look, grab my shit, get in. Boom. So by the time he come get in, boom, he come to the other side, boom now, cause this where is dividers and shit now. He go hop in on the other side, boom. So now I'm in that motherfucker. He like basically the conversation was hoop. The conversation became hoop and shit like on some shit like, yeah, man, we finna be busting these niggas ass because I think it was like a hoop tournament or some shit like that going on that lid. So then I was like, bruh, I ain't even gonna perk. I gotta ask you. Look, I'm like, bro, I ain't even want to ask you because I ain't want to make it feel like no dick riding shit or none of that, bro. I'm like, did you really dunk on LeBron James, bro? He said, he said, look, bro, he said, look, just holler at me when we get out the shower, bro. He said, I'm gonna holler at you. So, but I'm already getting out the shower at this time when I'm asking him this shit and shit. Like, so he like, I'm gonna just holler at you when I get out the shower. So, boom, I bought back in the cell. I told him I'm in 3-on-3. I'm right by the shower. So I bought back in the cell, put my feet up. You feel me? Just sit back, watch a little TV. Little, you feel me? I'm sitting back, little something. Look, boom. I just hear something slide under my door. Man, it was just some mice in my shit, like probably like a good week or 3 days to 4 days prior. So I was scared at first. So I go to look up. It's like a little folder right there. So and then I look at the door. It's JB at the door. He knocked. He said, "Look, bro." He said, "Read that right there." So look, I go grab the thing. Boom. It's like little paperwork and shit. Not paperwork, but like articles and shit like that. So I'm reading through the articles and reading through the paperworks and all that shit. Basically, long story short, it was a reporter that did a report on JB when he was a real young, and this reporter been following JB and documenting all the way up until he played LeBron James. And then when he played LeBron James, JB just went amiss. And then when he went amiss, the motherfucker was looking for him and everything like that. So long story short, what I read in the report is like first thing first, when JB had a lot of opportunities, like this man had a lot of opportunities. Like when he was young, he was so talented at hoop and stuff like that that like he would get into trouble, but not intentional trouble. Like I read in there a story where like him and one of his boys was coming home from like a hoop practice or like a practice or like a school or something along the lines of that. Some man jump out on him with like a knife or like brass knuckles or something and try to take his boy book bag or try to take his laptop or something. And when he tried to take his boy, JB was physically gifted at a young age in like 6th grade where JB punched him. Boom. And when JB punched dude brain rattled to the point where dude went like damn near brain dead or some shit like that. Or he hit his head on the concrete and went down there brain dead, which I think JB ended up getting charged for it type shit. But then they found out JB was so good at hooping where like they sent him to like a whole hoop camp. They told him like just hoop and basically everything could be cool. So then, long story short, as he started getting older and shit started building and getting better for him, he get into some more trouble. And they said this how he ended up playing LeBron. They sent him into like a basketball camp out in Indiana because he kept on doing the camps around here in Ohio and kept on making his way back home. So they sent him to a camp out in Indiana. And when he went out into Indiana, that's when he ended up playing into like this tournament and things like that. And Blase Skip, they end up being so good that he ended up running into LeBron James. And then when he ended up running into LeBron James, how the dunk happened on LeBron James, he told me out his own mouth, and I said it, and I read it. Well, what happened was LeBron was guarding. JB was guarding one of LeBron niggas. LeBron got the ball and swung through. And when LeBron got the ball and swung through, he came through and he banged. But he ain't banged on JB. It was just like if JB dunked, it would have been over. If JB jumped, it would have damn near been over if you don't get the ball. You feel me? And you know how you feel the wind force of a nigga banging. So that pissed JB off. So now JB was in JB mind. He said he felt like he could have got there, but that pissed him off to the point where now when JB come down, this is the very next play. JB come back down. Now when JB come back down, he do the same thing, but instead of swinging through, he went right at Bron. You see what I'm saying? Like Bron swung through and came off momentum where JB had the meeting. JB got that motherfucker and went right through everybody and right up. Bron right here. He said it was over. He said, to the point where Bron ain't even jumped or nothing. He said, man, the whole gym went crazy. The reporter said out his own mouth, everybody came to that gym looking for LeBron James and left knowing John Brown's name. I gotta find this interview. I used to hear about an interview out there being like LeBron said something like, yeah, man, it's this kid from Ohio, man. I played him in like a tournament or like wherever he at, he gonna be great when he come out. I gotta find that. But shit, I read that out my own ears to the point where this how I feel like JB got out. Now, this why I want to do the interview with JB because I don't know. That same reporter has wrote him up like $120,000 check and told him basically, long story short, if you come over here and train with us, you don't even have to play basketball. We just want to get you in physical shape. They told him in 1 year, we can have you in like the NBA or have you out at a tryout for the NBA. They told him, we just want you to come over here and train with us. That's it. I asked him what he was going to do with it. That motherfucker said, shit, I don't know. And I always wonder because I remember the day he even got out. Remember the day he got out. I was walking up the hallway. I was going back. We all had got moved. And they had came across with the list from D. David to move to G. George. G. George is basically like another honor block. So when they coming with the list, a lot of people who got pulled in there ain't want to leave D. David. So they was like, hell nah. And then they end up skipping me down to the list. I remember JB and them ain't want to leave D. David. They end up skipping me down over to G. George. My nigga Chemo was moving over there, so I wasn't tripping. I'm trying to go anyways. Boom. Long story short, I end up walking down the hall. I'm in G George now. I end up walking down the hall. I see all JB stuff out there. Well, it ain't all out in the hallway. It was just like at the end of D David. But I don't know it's JB's. I'm finna just walk past their block. JB like, little bruh. He like, little bruh, help me take some of my stuff over there. I'm moving over there to G George. I say, oh damn, they got you. You moving over here? I'm like, bro, you gonna fuck with it over here. So me personally, grabbed some of his bags, like grabbed the bag, his big clear trash bag, and grabbed it, and start walking it over there. So he like, boom. I get it over there. The CO tell me like, whose stuff is this? I said, oh, this JB stuff. They said, JB stuff. Where he going? I said, shit. He just said he moving over here. He just told me to bring it over here. So when I get over there, he like, boom. I bring it over there. They look on the thing. They're like, I ain't got JB. Don't say JB moving over here. So then I go back over to D David with his stuff. Saying, hey JB, they said you ain't moving over here. So JB went up to the desk like, where I'm going then? Y'all talking about I ain't moving over there? They said, this say you going home. I'm talking about that man ain't say another word. He ain't talk. He ain't say nobody can have nothing or nothing. That man just got and walked. He started walking out. And that was the last time I ever seen him. Then I started hearing about all that. So boom. Now we finna merge out into G George because this is where it started getting real.